Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Thursday, June 8th, 2016, and you are watching the news. We are reporting live from the Illinois Media School campus in Lombard. I'm Travis Thomas.
And I'm Adam Klein.
On today's show with the Entertainment Report, we have Tea Time with your host, Tila G.
And with social issues, we have Tom Latarsky and Matthew Dahlberg.
In today's news segment, we will be talking about how Hillary can possibly clinch that presidential nomination and the Illinois budget battle looming.
And in the sports world, we're going to talk about how the Chicago White Sox continue to struggle.
In world news, Hillary Clinton made history by becoming the first woman to clinch a presidential nomination of a major political party by winning the California presidential primary. Despite Hillary's projected win, Senator Bernie Sanders has vowed to stay in the race and continue his campaign until Senator Clinton can officially clinch the nomination at the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia. In local news, the Illinois budget battle continues as the state has failed to pass a budget for the second consecutive year. The situation is extremely dire for Chicago public schools, according to CPS Superintendent Forrest Claypool. Public schools in Chicago will be forced to keep their doors closed this fall if the budget battle in Springfield isn't resolved by the year. Unfortunately for Illinois residents, the stalemate between Governor Rauner and House Speaker Mike Madigan continues with no end in sight. This crisis already has Attorney General Lisa Madigan and former Governor Pat Quinn's names being thrown into the race for the next possible gubernatorial election in the year 2018. And now with our sports report, here's Adam Klein.
The White Sox started the season off hot, going 17-8 in the first month of the season, and then quickly slowed down, going 11-17 in the month of May. Now they sit in the middle of their division at 29-30 and are 3.5 games back of the Cleveland Indians. The White Sox are just 2-8 in their last 10 games. They chose a bad time to start slumping because they have a very tough schedule in the month of June. They play the first place Nationals, then the Royals, and then the Tigers from the 7th to the 15th with no days off in between. They're at home for all three series, but are 13-14 at home and 16-16 on the road. After those three series, they have 1 day off, and then they're off to the first-place Indians for a 3-game series, and they go to Boston for a 4-game series. After that, they play Toronto at home in another 3-game series with no days off in between. All but one of those teams is over 500, the Tigers being the only ones who aren't, but they're in the Sox division and always play them tough. GM Kenny Williams has to be thinking about adding another big bat before the trade deadline. The pitching staff is good, but with no consistent hitting, you wouldn't be able to tell that. It's still pretty early on in the season, but hopefully they can turn it around. Now, please stick around. We'll come back after the break.
The storm is coming. Are you ready for it? And at that moment, you realize. Get yourself a Red Thunder energy drink. Get the power. Get the energy. Conquer the day. Red Thunder.
With graduation season in full effect, you don't want to miss out on any of the memories. That's why you need a Canon XA25 camcorder for all of your camera needs. The new XA25 model has a 20x zoom lens and a 1920 by 1080 resolution, making for the clearest videos and pictures a human eye can see. With built-in Wi-Fi connectivity and an LED touch panel, the XA25 is a one-of-a-kind camcorder and a must-have for this summer. Visit your local Target today for the Canon bundle, which includes a camcorder and a 256GB SD card for only $2,200.
Chicago comedian DeRay Davis is in a relationship with 2 women and is very open about it. He says that they're happy and he doesn't feel the need to explain it. He says that we accept gay marriage and everything else, so why judge him? And I think he makes a very interesting point, and no judgment over here. So Bobby Brown just did an interview with Robin Roberts, and he confessed that he had relations with a ghost. Yeah, he claims that he was not under the influence of any kind of drugs, and, well, I disagree. I think that he's trying to sell that new tell-all that he has coming out on Monday about Whitney Houston. So via the Shade Room, the true reason behind rapper Waka Flocka's and Tammy Rivera's break or separation is that he had a side chick and she's threatening to post pictures of the two in bed. He posted some videos on Instagram saying that it's untrue and that him and Tammy just grew apart. On Monday night, Amber Rose and rapper Wiz Khalifa were spotted in a strip club after finalizing their divorce. And despite what many speculated, she tweeted that they were just celebrating a love that never goes away. And by the way, Amber is walking away with a cool $1 million and that good child support. Work. Stacey Dash has a new book coming out called There Goes My Social Life. She talks about Hollywood's social elite leaving a large carbon footprint with large lavish lifestyles. And she talks about Black leaders encouraging Black people to only vote Democratic. And who else cares? Cam Newton is retiring the dab. Yes, this next season he will have a brand new celebration touchdown dance for us. Thanks for joining me for Tea Time, and we'll be back after this commercial.
Addiction is hard to break. It's like a tangled chains that are hard to unravel. You may not realize that you have a serious problem. Because life seems to be so perfect. People are noticing that you have a problem. But people are whispering and talking. And it's not easy to hide anymore. And it's time to seek help before life flushes you down the toilet. Get help for your addiction.
Welcome back to the news. I'm Tom Latarski, and I'm here with Matt Dahlberg. And we've got a little hot button issue here for you. Controversy on the internet. It may seem like a common occurrence, but this controversy may carry a little more weight compared to your average internet drama. Hashtag where's the fair use? Content creators' work is being unfairly censored or removed due to big corporation greed, and YouTube isn't doing anything.
Well, Tom, I think YouTube really isn't doing anything for the content creators because Google, their parent company, has responsibility to their shareholders, not the creators.
That money is being generated by the content these individuals are making on this platform.
Yes, but there are other platforms where you can host videos without some of these problems of liability and censorship, such as Dailymotion and Vimeo.
This is affecting more than just what they have on YouTube, though. This is harming their own personal lives. They have content on their own personal websites, and it's being taken down on a platform that shouldn't be affected by this.
While I agree that's very sad, what responsibility does YouTube have since they are not the ones supporting the creators, rather the companies that are supporting the ad revenue, which is the majority of where the money comes from for YouTube?
YouTube is the one pushing to censor and take down these channels without probable cause.
Well, let's see. What hurts YouTube more? Channels being taken down for not probable cause or lawsuits from big corporations?
If the money that YouTube is making is coming from the content these creators are putting out, then what happens when there isn't any more content at all?
For all of us at the news, for Tom Latarski and Matt Dahlberg, thanks for watching.